Zane, can you hear us?
Yeah, I got you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll take as many questions as we can in the time we have with Zane. Friendly reminder, if you have a question, raise your hand within the Zoom platform or send us a chat, and we will monitor that area as well. And to kick us off, we're going to go to Marty with RSN Trackside. Go ahead, Marty.
Thanks, Amanda. Zane, thanks for the time as always. I think you touched on it after Watkins Glen, but even with 9 playoff points, how was your mindset this season? I should say entering the postseason with just the top 5 and no wins compared to last year when you had a couple of wins.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like just this year has kind of been a struggle with bad luck, and I hate using the word luck, but it really has been just a lot of things that have taken us out of contention and in that final stage. So I feel like, or I hope, we've gotten that out of the way, and it seems like the past couple of weekends we've been really clicking. So Watkins Glen went pretty good. We had a parts failure, but still ended up pretty good for considering that. So like I said, just hope to get to Phoenix and win sooner than later and lock yourself in and get through these weeks a little pressure free.
What track do you see yourself shining well at of the last 7 races? I know the last 2 tracks, Martinsville and Phoenix, last year you had top 3 finishes.
Yeah, Martinsville and Phoenix are probably the best tracks for me. Darlington, we seem to run pretty well at. We just always, it gets crazy there at the end, it seems like. So I feel like Gateway should be a good one. Anything really short track related, I feel like I'll have a shot at. Vegas, I feel like, especially the later year Phoenix or Vegas, we the GMS as a whole really click there when it's a little bit cooler there. So hopefully that's the case this year.
Thank you, Zane. Good luck these next few weeks, man.
Thanks.
Okay, we're going to take our next question from Taryn. Go ahead, Taryn.
Hi, Zane. You mentioned the bad luck you thought you've been having, but 10 top 10s still show there's consistency. Where do you find that extra push to turn those into top 5s or even wins at this point?
Yeah, I mean, it's not from a lack of effort. I can tell you that from my whole team, from everyone at really GMS Racing, they're putting in the same effort they were last year. It's just I feel like some people caught up to us in a way. So I feel like that's what's mostly showing, but the bad luck, most of it's been happening on pit roads. So we've gotten that cleaned up with a new pit crew, and they've been a lot of fun to work with this year. So hopefully we could just keep on going. Really, I don't really know what else to say. I know we all want to win, but it takes everyone as a whole team to put it all together to make that happen.
You made it to the playoffs. Do you now kind of let the regular season go, then restart and just hope for the best now?
Yeah, I mean, mostly all of us kind of pay attention to the big trophy. I feel like that's to getting to Phoenix and getting through these rounds. They're very nerve-wracking, and so now that it being my second go around with it, I feel definitely not a lot less pressure, but I kind of know what to expect and know what I need to do.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Okay, our next question is going to come from Mitchell Brewer. Go ahead, Mitchell.
Zane, in a season where luck may not have been on your side for every single week, how important is it to have a strong start to the playoffs to get that momentum building for the rest of the season?
Yeah, I mean, very important. You don't want to start off on the wrong foot. And luckily at Gateway, we're starting up front. I want to say we should be starting 5th or so. So that's very important there, considering how track position important that place is. So there's that. We shouldn't have any mistakes on pit road, that they're kind of controlled stops. So I'm looking forward to it. I feel like it should be a good weekend. So hopefully that's the case. Yeah.
Okay, our next question will come from Rob. Go ahead, Rob.
Hey, Zane. Good to see you again, man. I got a couple of questions for you. My first one's about your average finish heading into the playoffs. Now, you have the 5th best average finish among the full-time regular drivers. What have you and crew chief Mona Mannion been working on in terms of getting back up into the picture versus your performance last year?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we've been working really hard, if not anything harder. It's just, I swear, it's a lot of things that just haven't been clicking with luck, and I can't stand using that, but that's the case. It's a lot of things that have happened to us this year, which are so unexpected and things that just don't happen. And so hopefully we got all those bugs worked out, and we're really firing on all cylinders here going into the playoffs.
And you tend to be one of the most physically fit drivers, but 3 of the 4 playoff truck races will be held in the nighttime, with one of them in the daytime, but it's still late summer. With these grueling conditions expected from here to the round of 8, how have you been preparing for these conditions?
Yeah, I feel like all preparation goes through Josh Wise and Scott Speed. Luckily, Chevrolet and GMS allows us to work with them, and they really have gotten me into so much better shape in my mind and obviously in my body. And so the hotter the better for me. I really love racing in grueling races like that to really see what driver stands out in that case.
Thanks, Zane. Best of luck, man.
Thank you.
Okay, our next question is going to come from Steven Taranto. Go ahead, Steven.
Zane, the Truck Series schedule was so front-loaded with races this year that the playoffs actually have a lot of breaks in between them. There's a couple of off weeks in the first round, and there's actually a 3-week break between Talladega and Martinsville in the round of 8, I believe it is. How difficult does that make it to get to a rhythm and build momentum as you progress through this latter stage of the season?
Yeah, I feel like there's good and there's bad about it. I feel like the good is, I feel like Chevrolet as a whole is really getting better day by day. It seems like at the Cup level, the Xfinity level, and even the truck level. And so when you have those off weeks to really think on things and work on them, I feel like it helps. And then I feel like the bad thing about it is just when you have not so good of a weekend, you got to wait that break to go redeem yourself, and that's what's pretty difficult. So I guess it's the same for everybody, but I definitely wish we got to race more.
Gotcha. Thank you, Zane.
Thanks.
All right, any final questions for Zane? All right, we're going to take one final question, and we'll go to Casey Campbell. Go ahead, Casey.
Thanks, Amanda. Zane, hope you're doing well. Just go through what going into this weekend at Gateway and stuff. Just kind of talk about what the preparation is for, like, with that, and going through with the controlled pit stops. How's that going to play a factor in all this?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's definitely going to do us a favor because, like I said, I feel like a lot of our mistakes have happened on pit road. So I don't want to say it's impossible, but it's not likely to have something happen on pit road this weekend. So hopefully I'm not jinxing myself, but I feel like we should run good. This was my first race with Bono at, I want to say 2019 or 18 even maybe, that we had together. That was my first truck start, and I ended up 5th. So I've learned a ton in between that time, and I'm in a lot better truck now. So last year went really good for us. Got in the wrong lane on a restart and just lost a few spots. And so it's just going to take everything to win, just like it is for everyone else. I feel like winning is as contagious as losing is. So when you start winning.
And also, I know that this question is probably getting around to everybody right now, but do you know what your plans are for next year, or do you have any updates on that?
I do not. I hope I'm the same place I am, or something like it would be ideal for me. But no, I do not know my plans for next year.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Zane, thank you so much for your time, and we wish you the best of luck in the playoffs.
Thank you.